Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tony the Mole Adams YouTube channel. My name's Steve Mascord. I am your host, and it's a very, what can we say, exotic show this week because I'm in Barcelona. There we go. Look, have a look. This is a hotel pool. It's very shallow. It's the shallowest pool I've ever been in my life. And there's the Barcelona skyline. And Tony is in equally glamorous Canberra. How are you, Tony?
I think you got the better of the deal, Steve, I got to say.
Yeah, rooftop pool wouldn't be much fun for you at the moment, I'd imagine. Uh, and if you're listening on rugbyleague.com, by the way, welcome. And this is the time of the week we speak to Tony the Mole Adams. And Tony, there's only one story in rugby league at the moment. Brandon Smith, he's facing some charges for some alleged misdemeanors. Your first item, therefore, in your column, which we invite everyone to read at 9.com.au, is about Brandon Smith and about the fact that Roosters players have been dragged into this controversy.
Yeah, exactly. And just to give a bit of background, Smith was interviewed by police a couple of weeks ago. Everyone assured us there was nothing in it. Well, now we find out he's been charged with dangerous drug supply to a former teammate, as in a former Roosters teammate, we should say again, allegedly, and using inside knowledge for betting charges. And this is all charged by the Queensland Police. So naturally, it's a massive story. And the players referred to in the drugs part of it were Roosters players. Let's not forget that he was at the Roosters a couple of months ago, and then the Roosters were quite happy to let him go. And a few cynics are saying, well, now we know why. And he's ended up at Souths. But the Roosters players are filthy because they've had their names suddenly dragged through the mud over all this. They've actually named one of them, Victor Radley, who's a favourite son of the Roosters. Again, not suggesting he's done anything wrong, but he's somewhere in the mix in all this. And it's not a good look for the Roosters, particularly when their boss, their supremo, Nick Politis, one of the most powerful men in Australian Rugby League, came out not that long ago and said we have a zero tolerance policy to anyone caught with drugs. We're going to sack them immediately. So it's all a bit of a mess at the Roosters, but the bottom line is the players were quite friendly with Brandon Smith, who, as we know, is a bit of a lad and a bit of a larrikin, but the friendship is now strained, and I don't think they're speaking.
Now, the Perth Bears are, of course, floating around in the background trying to sign players. And one fella who is heavily linked to a move west is Matt Burton from the Bulldogs. And according to your info, Tony, they'll let him go. They won't put up a huge fight.
Yeah, that's right. I think Gus Gould's a realist at the Bulldogs. He realises that they're going to pay overs for him at Perth, and they just can't match it. They're putting together a very strong roster, and when you do that, you have to make some tough decisions. And I think one of them is going to be to let Matt Burton go. He's got some sort of family connection in Perth, and his brother-in-law is a fellow called Ashton Warwick, who plays lower grades at the Roosters, and he's talking about taking him along as a package deal. So they got a bit of a family connection over there in Perth. So things are slowly starting to come together for Perth. It's a bit early to actually sign players, but they certainly got their ducks in a row as far as getting players to put pen on paper.
Now, Tony, usually when an under pressure coach keeps his job, someone else cops it. It's usually his assistants. I don't know, Shane Flanagan, I guess he was under pressure. He has been under pressure at different times. He is staying at the Dragons, but not everyone will be along for the ride.
Yeah, that's right. The Jersey flag coach, a fellow called Shane Millard, and the Harold Matthews and Harvey Norman women's coach, a fellow called Jamie Surimbagak. I did my best to pronounce that. He's from Penrith and he's going back there. So that's two of the coaching staff moving on. So I think it adds pressure to Flanagan because he's gotten rid of his assistants. So I don't know what his excuse will be if they start very poorly next year. I think if he doesn't win a fair percentage of his first 10 games, we're going to be on the coaching merry-go-round yet again, and there's going to be more drama. We've got several coaches at the moment skating on very thin ice. As we speak, Adam O'Brien at Newcastle is in his last few days as an NRL coach. There's talk of his attack coach, Blake Green, taking over. There's also talk of a coach in your part of the world being a chance.
And has also played over here as well. Finally, Tony, Elijah Berv. Who is he? Elijah Berv.
Yeah, well, he's a young kid from the Sunshine Coast. He's our weekly young mystery player, and he signed with the Panthers. Panthers don't sign too many duds. He's a halfback. I guess Nathan Cleary can't play forever. He's 18 years old. He's played for Queensland under-18s this year, and you play for Queensland under-18s, you've got to be pretty good. He's going to start in the SG Ball and move his way through the grades in the next couple of years. So another one for the little black book, Elijah Berv.
Enjoy Canberra, and I'll do my best to enjoy Barcelona, Tony. We'll speak next week.
I still want to swap, Steve.